I'm Zach Spot. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. So today, welcome to Tutorial Tuesday Episode 2, the second coming. Now, for Tutorial Tuesday today, there's a lot of T's, I just wanted to essentially talk about being a better you. Now, being a better you sounds really cheesy, and it sounds like I'm going to give you the mom spiel or whatever. I'm just going to sit you down like, hey, little Johnny, listen, grow the fuck up. Now, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just going to talk about little things for bettering yourself. Am I a professional? Am I a therapist? Am I any of that? No. I'm just a fucking student. I'm like you. I'm a teenager. Doesn't matter. I'm 18. So, personally, being 18 actually gives me some insight because I can actually relate to all you people. Whether you're younger or older, I have a lot of experience. A lot of experience in regards to relating to you guys. Now, first things first, if you want to be a better you, you have to build a foundation for yourself. To be a better you, you actually have to be better for yourself, if that makes sense. And I'm going to go on a little bit of a spiel, and it's going to sound like cheesy, like I'm a fucking high school teacher, like, excuse me, class, if you want a bully to stop bothering you, you just have to ignore them and walk away. You ignore them and you walk away, they will not be able to bother you. No! Fucking idiot. Ugh. Hope those aren't broken. Now, that's not gonna work. Maybe in one scenario where a bully is just, or someone's just craving attention, ignoring them might work. Probably will, might not. But that's essentially the only scenario. What I found actually helps is playing along with it. And even if something hurts you, whatever it is, someone calls you something and it hurts you, you go along with it as much as it pains you. See, the thing is, when someone is yelling at you or whatever, they're just trying to get a fucking reaction. They just want to inflict pain and get pleasure for themselves. It's their little pleasure. It's their little fucking kink. Whatever. Now, a little bit of a demonstration. Oh my god, Rebecca. Your fucking nose is like so big. Oh my god, I could climb it with a fucking ice pick. Why would you say that to me? Ah! Or in the reverse. Oh my god, fucking Trevor. Seriously, your dick is like the size of a goddamn ant. Be a man. Why would you say that to me? Now, that very stereotypical example of what I just did is obviously exaggerated, but that's just showing the victim actually going into it. Now, I'm going to show you it again. Oh my god, Rebecca, your nose is so fucking big. Yeah, I'm Italian. So it is actually pretty big. I actually got it from my father's side. My mother actually happens to be from North Korea. So, I do actually have a considerably large nose. Yeah, but it is like so fucking big. Yeah, we've just been over this. It's pretty big. Can probably smell you from over here. Oh my god, whatever. Or, again, the reverse. Oh my god, your penis is like the size of a fucking ant. Yeah, thanks, Chad. That's great. One question is, why are you looking at my penis? Not looking at your fucking penis. Listen, I've fucked 10 times as many girls as you. Well, Chad, 10 times 0 is still 0. Whatever. Motherfucker, my toe. God damn it. Alright. Now, why do I always say alright? Alright. Now, that was just very, again, exaggerated, very exaggerated depiction. And some people, they're probably gonna get, I might even get hate for that because it's very, very exaggerated, stereotypical. But if I do, I do. Again, it won't bother me. Now, those two examples, first one just shows buying into it. Now, buying into it and actually being hurt by it and showing that you're hurt by it, more importantly, that actually actually gives them their fucking fetish, gets them off. It lets them know that they're hurting you, gives them their reaction that they're wanting. However, playing into it, for example, as you saw in the fucking nose example, why does it look like my nose is crooked? Oh wait, it is. Now, buying into it actually, not buying into it and actually going along with it. As you saw, I made jokes about my own nose. I got a decent sized chonker on me. Looks like a little bit of chode on my face. Now, but going with it, what I did, I made jokes about it. I pretend to go along with it. That's the kind of thing you want to do, even if I'm extremely sensitive about my nose. Or it doesn't have to be your nose, whether it's the way you were born, the way you are, something you like, you go along with it. You make jokes about yourself and you joke with it. With the bully, for example. This, one, will take someone off guard, and two, after a while, maybe say it a couple more times, but they're not really gonna keep with it because it's not as funny to them, if you're joking along with them. Now, if you're with a friend, maybe they'll keep going with it because that's your kind of friendship, but if it's an outside person that you actually consider bullying, they're most likely gonna stop. Now, other example. I also bought I did not, the other example about my dick. No. Again, that's not only, again, making jokes about yourself or just making jokes in general, but also kind of responding, taking their own words and using them against them. I fucked 10 times as many girls as you. And then saying 10 times 0 is still 0. That's the kind of thing. You're not actually insulting them. You're just using your words against them. So you're not stooping to their level, but at the same time, they're not gonna keep going with it because if they're just gonna twist their words, especially in a public setting. That's gonna be very humiliating for a bully, especially in a public setting. They're gonna eventually give up. It's not, again, for the exact same reason. They're not getting the reaction they want. They're not getting off to it. They're gonna stop. So that's the first step. And eventually, once you've laid out a foundation that allows you to take criticism well, even if it does hurt you, it'll allow you to heal and start being able to resist criticism. Now, being able to resist criticism is something you are going to have to do. I'm a lazy fuck. Some of you are probably lazy fucks. It is what it is, but you're still going to have to work on it. You're just going to have to be able to resist it yourself, and that's going to take time. Okay? And again, I'm 18. If I don't have any expertise, but I'm still someone you can talk to. If you want to leave something in the comments below, we can talk about it. That's fine. And we can just have a little bit of a conversation. I can help you if you're going through something. Easy as that. Or if you want to, find my Instagram, ZachDean1119. DM me and we can actually have a conversation in private. If you want to do that, I'm here for you. You're never alone. Especially once you're watching my videos. Never alone. Never! So you have the foundation laid. Now you need to start building the building. The building that is your self-esteem. Why do they call it a building if it's already built? Okay, focus, Zach. Now, when you're building your building of confidence and self-esteem, you have to have a strong base. Now, foundation is one thing, but if a tower starts like this and then goes out like that, not going to last too long. I'm going to teeter one side or just crush under its own weight. That base is going to be some people, whether family or friends. Again, cliche, and the things they say in school, like ignoring and things like that, help finding a trusted adult, that kind of shit, is true in some aspect, but not the way they say it. I'm here to translate what they should be saying. Now, finding a trusted adult really means finding a trusted person. Sometimes you can go to family, but family isn't always there for you. Family isn't always the greatest to trust. I know that firsthand. That just because you have a family does not mean you have to trust them. Now, there's a lot of minute little things, and I'm not going to get into it. But if you don't trust your family, but there is someone, whether a friend or someone that you can actually trust and that you know will listen and help you, you need to keep them close. It's easy, especially through depression, anxiety, to feel like you're either a burden or something on someone else. But listen here, if someone's really a burden, or if you're really a burden on someone, for example, your friend could feel the same way. They're a burden to you. Maybe they feel that because you never share anything with them. So they feel like I'm just weighing them down. They're already going through shit and I'm just weighing them down. But you might not feel that way, and you're like, no, of course they're not a burden to me. But you gotta think about it in the opposite perspective. You're not a burden to them. If someone you love, you can love a friend. That doesn't mean you have to love them romantically. I fucking love my friends. I also love my girlfriend. And I keep them close. And I let them know if something is bothering me. If I feel like I'm a burden, I let them know, and they will tell me yes or no, because I trust them and I know that they trust me and I trust them, and we will never break that bond. Now, with that being said, you just gotta build that strong base and keep those people around you. They're gonna help you survive. They're gonna help you be your better self. To again move on to my third and final step is activity. And I'm not going to say like exercising, all that shit. If you exercise, you will be less depressed. Probably not the case. You might just put off your depression. Now, exercising doesn't fix your fucking depression. Exercising distracts you. And it's the exact same as bottling something up and throwing it away. That's all it's doing. You need to face it head on. That's going to be scary. And we lose people every single day because they can't fight that battle. I myself almost lost that battle. But I didn't, and I'm still here. And essentially, when you actually turn to fight that battle, one, you're not alone because I'm here, and if you need someone, I'm always going to be here. I'm never going to brush you off, so please feel free to message me. I might not always respond first because I do have a lot of activities, but I will respond to you. Alright? Now, with that being said, make sure that you can support yourself. Don't use your friends, but don't be afraid to lean on your friends until you can gather the strength for yourself. You need to target what's depressing you. If it's bullies, we've already talked about that. Do you feel out of touch or that you're not special? Find something that you feel makes you special, whether it's art or shit like this. Listen. This is fucking art. Just because you're not good at something, for example, I'm not no fucking Leonardo da Vinci, but I can still be proud of what I do. I can still be proud of that little stick figure because it means I'm actually trying. Now, whatever you're with, if you feel like you're not good enough, then fucking practice it. Not practicing it, you're going to feel less and less special. You keep going. And eventually, what you consider okay, someone might consider bad. And that's all I'm asking for. Be okay. Get to a point where you feel like, I'm okay. Not only with your own hobbies or activities and talents, but just in general. I'm not saying you need to be happy. No. You need to be okay. Just being okay is all I ask for. That's it. it's not that hard to be okay. It's difficult, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So, again, to reiterate, went a little bit off track. Find something, art, an activity, a sport, a board game. It can be something as simple as a board game. You get really good, study the board game. For example, chess, study every single move, everything. Fucking Risk Factions, goddamn Monopoly. Study all the intricacies, watch videos, become the best you can at that fucking board game. And then beat the shit out of everyone you know. Not literally, don't fucking beat the shit out of everyone you know. Oof. That could have been taken out of context. But, I mean, you just have to find that one thing that not only makes you special, but it's actually a special talent. And everyone's like, oh, don't play fucking Monopoly with this kid. He's just gonna win. And that's gonna be like, yeah, I will fucking win. I will win. That's your confidence boost, and that's gonna help you start building up your strength to face your depression head on, or anxiety, paranoia, whatever it is. Now, when you do face it, you will get worse before you get better. What you need to keep going with it. You keeping on. Okay? But those are just 3 simple steps. And another thing, don't be afraid to go to therapy, or feel like you medicine's gonna change you. For example, I never wanted to take medicine. Now I do because I need it. And, well, I don't I I needed it to just help me be okay. But I found some things to help me besides medicine, and maybe I don't need it anymore. I'm still on it, but it's okay to try it. If you don't like it, then you can stop. You don't have to keep taking it. And same with a therapist, you don't have to keep going. You can just stop. It's up to you. You have the control. But don't stop because you feel like you can't. Stop because you know it is not working. Okay? As much as you hate something, it's gotta go through it like you're watching one of your young videos of your cringy ass. I'm serious. You gotta force yourself into it. Okay? But yeah. I know this is kind of a serious video, but this is Tutorial Tuesday, episode 2. Thank you all so much for checking out my channel. Any questions, if you want some more tips, or if you want to help, again, be sure to message me, ZachDean1119. Other than that, thank you guys for checking out my channel. See ya.